Hey family, welcome back to my channel, Awakened Butterfly Readings. Today is August the 22nd, 2020. It is Saturday morning. I wasn't planning on doing a reading today. Um, a family member had reached out to me, a aunt, okay, of the missing Cieha Taylor, okay. She's still presently missing. She's 28 years old. She's from Florida. She's missing from Plant City. And I really didn't know anything about this case. Um, the family member, like I said, reached out to me, and she was stating to me that the family still they have no leads in their loved one, their missing loved one case, Cieha Taylor. And I felt some type of way. I really wanted to do my part as far as trying to help the best that I can. She asked if I could help in any way. She would appreciate it. Okay, this is coming from a family member. Before I get started, whatever you hear, it is allegedly. I have to say that, as well as this is for entertainment purpose only. But I am led by the spirit, and I take what I do very seriously because it is my passion. I do all kind of readings, but it's definitely my passion to be of service and to help my brothers and sisters as far as those who have been taken. Um, just to bring justice, okay, to the family as well as the victims, okay, in any way that I can. So anyway, many of you know I have to say this, okay, I'm going to, briefly say some things. So if you want to fast forward, please feel free to do so, okay? I know everybody's attention span is very short. I'm going to go ahead and show my face real quick. So many of you get a little feel for your sister, right? It's still early in the morning here in North Carolina. So hello, family. Much love to you. Much love to my subscribers. Much love to the family of Cieha Taylor. I apologize, Taylor. I thank you for reaching out to me, and I'm going to do my best as far as being led by the Spirit, as far as whatever that I can do to assist the family. Um, but many of you know that a lot of times, I would meditate on a person, and I would try to get more of an intuitive impression of what I'm sensing about the person, okay, in this situation. And then I will, as a backup, um, use my tarot cards, okay? And then I also have another backup. I have homemade cards that really gets to the point. I don't make this video too long, so I might end up using my mystery deck here. And it is thick, okay? It is very thick. I might end up using this deck. I will see. Um, it's just when I use this deck, due to the fact that someone like myself been open up to the spirit. A lot of time, other spirits come around because they want their story told. If maybe you have been watching me, you know what I'm talking about. You hear other cases coming out, but the answers are here. They are here. It's like a puzzle, but the answers are here. Sometimes you hear things as far as receiving clarity, and then sometimes you won't, but the answers are there. So anyway, let me real quick. I just want to play this little snippet, okay, for many of you who may not know anything about this case. Let me share this with many of you real quick. I feel the need to do this. Cold, but deputies do need your help. Here she is, 28-year-old Cieha Taylor. She was last seen 3 weeks ago when she dropped her boyfriend off at home. Her car was found abandoned with all of her stuff inside on some train tracks on Trapnell Road in Plant City. Family has organized searches and held vigils to spread the word. In the meantime, deputies have been stopping cars and handing out flyers in the area. They also put up information signs about her. They have not said if they have evidence that she has been harmed, but they are concerned. Family is too.
She lights the whole room up when she walks in. She has a smile that's bright as the sun. She's bubbly. She's kind of bouncy in her walk. We know she left that residence around 4 o'clock. Then her car was found on the railroad tracks around 7. So we're really asking for people who were in that area between that time frame, if they saw the car, if they saw her, if they saw really anyone mulling about in the area, to give us a call, because you never know what tip could be the one that really helps us find her. If you know anything, tell the sheriff's department, please. And if it's Kaya, just come home. No matter where you are or what's happened, just come home.
She was last seen on Cowart Road driving that two-door sedan that is described as dark in color. Deputies now have that car and her belongings, including her cell phone. She was working at a telemarketing company, I'm told. And detectives, of course, say anybody who knows anything about what happened to, please give them a call as soon as possible. I'm Joe.
I'm Kamala.
This is going to take all of us.
All right, family. I just want to share that with many of you. For those who are not too familiar with this case, as I stated, as I stated, I meditate on this, sister. I want to go over my findings first, and then we'll do the tarot cards as a backup, okay? These are my findings. I want to go ahead and get to the point. I don't want to extend this video too long. Whatever you're going to hear, it is allegedly. I have to say that, okay? Now, I sense in the spirit that Kaya is no longer with us, okay? I sense that she is deceased. I sense two people allegedly are involved. I sense it's a cover up and she was set up. I sense that, hold on, I have a lot of little notes here, hold on. I sense she wasn't strangled, but she was hit with a blunt force object, okay? Possibly in her head area. But I don't sense she was strangled. I just sense she was hit with a blunt force object. I sense that her body is somewhere in the south. I'm not familiar with that area, okay? Bear with me. I'm doing the best I can, but I sense that her body is somewhere in the south area in a abandoned business area, okay? And I do sense that there are other business maybe across the street around that's in business, but this particular building is abandoned. And I sense that allegedly she's covered with maybe some type of blanket, okay? I'm just sensing she's in some kind of abandoned building that's covered up, allegedly with some type of blanket, okay? In the south area, okay? I'm picking up in the south area. I apologize for the background noise, all right? Um, hold on, family. I'm sorry, family. My little queen was starting to crank it up. Um, I don't think she's in a house. Let me just say like an abandoned house, but some type of business. So I would suggest anyone who's in that area check all the abandoned business areas, okay, in that area. Definitely towards the south end, but abandoned buildings, period, okay? Due to we having this COVID-19, a lot of business have shut down. All right, I'm not really sure what kind of business it is. I don't even sense that it's a brick building, maybe sidings, but it's some type of abandoned building. That's all I can say. Um, I sense it's a possibility that the boyfriend could be a suspect. Okay, but I'm sensing two people involved. I'm just sensing that. Um, this right here was very personal. What had happened to her? She was targeted in a sense. You know, she wasn't robbed. The unthinkable happened to her. Um, I'm sensing it was some type of struggle. I don't know if they got in an argument. Something jumped out. Let me just say that. Allegedly. Okay, I'm through with this. These are my findings. I don't want to keep going on and on and on. These are my findings, okay? Um, this is definitely a mystery and a half. Let me just say that. I'm getting ready to go ahead and start with the reading with my tarot cards, okay? And I might use my mystery deck. I just want to make this video too long, okay? And then I'm not going to apologize. This is for the family, all right? I'm doing this for the family. So anyway, let's get with this. And I appreciate many of you all for watching. Please like and share. The more we get the information out here, the more many people will, be able to be alerted, and they too can, do their part as far as trying to find this sister. Okay. Just give me a minute, family. I'm setting my attention. I'm seeking divine clarity as well as confirmation. What happened to Cieha Taylor? It's funny, family. As I say her name, I get this like surge of energy and ringing in my head, So that lets me know the spirits, you know, her energy is still very strong, okay? And the spirits are definitely around, uh, trying to assist, okay? I definitely feel the energy right now. This is her picture, and this is what I'm looking at, okay? Because the eyes are the windows to our soul, whether we're still alive or deceased, okay? So just give me a minute. Let me zoom in on her. I'm seeking divine insight to what happened to Cieha Taylor. What happened to you, Cieha? Tell your story. I see throw things in the dark, bring them out to the marvelous light. On behalf of Cieha Taylor, what happened to you, Cieha? Where are you, Cieha? What led up to you being missing? What led up to you being missing? What led up to you being missing? What happened to you, Cieha? What happened to you, Cieha? Where are you? What led up to you being missing? What led up to you being missing? What led up to you being missing? All right, this card flew out. I'm going to use it. All right, Cieha, tell your story. All right, family, I was told we are complete. Please know, no matter what you see here or hear, everything is allegedly, okay? Let me see, are we dealing with any kind of timelines? Give me a minute. I'm going to do my best to see if I can fast forward this as far as me shifting my cars because it is time consuming. But if I can't on this one, I'm definitely going to try to learn how to do it so the videos won't be so long. Okay, family? Just give me a minute. All right, family. With this reading, it is no it's not in order. Sometimes I get some in order. These are just random messages. Like a puzzle, you got to put it together. But the answers are here. Please note that. Okay? So let's get with it. Spirit has a lot to say, I tell you. Shit, Spirit has a lot to say. The whole time I was doing this, I was hearing this like ringing in my head, like a buzzing, you know? Okay, family. Since there is no divine order from top to bottom, I'm just going to randomly pull, okay? I'm going to randomly pull. The first card is upside down. It is spiritual union, okay? This is someone, this is like two couples that has a connection, okay? There's harmony in this connection. And this is two couples that doesn't have the harmony, okay? Something happened to where um, it was due to lack of harmony, okay? There was definitely a disruption in this union, okay? There was a disruption in the union of this couple, the lack of harmony, okay? What I sense with this is a positive omen. This is hope, okay? I do sense that diligently, if the authorities are still on this case and they don't leave it as a cold case, but they are diligently seeking, okay? I sense that there is hope that they will find her body, okay? Whether the authorities, diligently be seeking or her family will get out there with loved ones and friends, and because sometimes it takes family to do to do the research as far as getting out and putting the work in trying to find a loved one. But there is hope that she will be found soon. I can't tell you exactly when, but there is hope that she will be found. Okay, as far as her body, shall I say? Okay, allegedly that she will be found. This is upside down, upward, this way, whatever was going on with her, okay, had it been upward, she would have been seeking spiritual strength, okay? Um, this way right here, okay, this is someone who needs spiritual strength, okay? It has additional meaning. Have ears to hear. This card is coming forth to give encouragement and remind you that you have the inner strength to complete whatever you've been working on. This final spirit card represents courage, discipline, stability, and persistence. You may be tired or weary from the struggle, but now is not the time to give in. You hear that? So, but basically, look at me from this perspective. Whatever that was going on with her, she didn't have the strength, family. She did not have the strength to fight. Okay, she pretty much gave in. She didn't have the strength to fight off whatever it was that she was dealing with, shall I say. Um, Let me continue reading. Instead, tap into all of your inner reserve for that one final push to achieve the desired outcome. You've been through so much to get to this point, and even though you may have acquired some scars from the battle, you hear that? Let me read that one more time. You've been through so much to get to this point, and even though you have acquired some scars from the battle. You're wiser and stronger for it. The enlightenment you gain will be vital resources. You may also notice that you're experimenting with different things in your life at this time. All of these experience feed your spirit and offer you knowledge for the future. And what I get from this card by being upside down family, it speaks of her facing her having scars and her facing a battle, okay? And it's all obviously it was a battle that she was not able to win. Let me just say that, okay? Obviously, it was a battle that she was not able to win. And I'm going to leave that right there. There was a struggle, but unfortunately, she lost the battle. Okay. And even though I say spiritual strength, you can look at it from spiritual or physical strength. The point is, according to the spirit, she lost the battle. All right. This card right here popped up, financial and material changes. Okay. I don't know what was going on with this sister as far as her background, her finances, but this popped up for a reason. But I look at this more personal. I don't think this has anything to do with the case. Okay. But it speaks of someone who is, experiencing, material and financial changes. I don't know if she's planning on getting another job, or she's going to be promoted. She's going to come into money. I don't know what the case is. Okay, all I know is the spirit realm knows all things, but this is speaking from a perspective of her background, um, as far as the work she was doing, and it speaks of financial and material changes, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave that there. Okay. Other things come out of these readings as well. Let me just say that this is upside down. I'm going to turn it upward. This says choose wisely, okay? And this is somebody who has options, okay? They have options. They're choosing wisely, okay? This is someone who's not choosing wisely. And remember, whatever you hear here, this is not me putting this sister down. All I'm doing is interpreting what the cards are saying, okay? So I don't want anybody to think I'm trying to put this sister down. I'm just interpreting what the cards are revealing. This is someone, okay, that had options, okay, but they didn't choose wisely. All right. For whatever the case may be, it could be they didn't choose wisely as far as, getting with the right person, choosing the right person, as far as, in the inner circle, getting involved with the right person. Maybe she didn't choose wisely as far as the choice that she made, as far as the path that she took, okay? Um, Whatever the case may be, the spirit is saying she didn't choose wisely, okay? But she had options. But the option that she chose, it wasn't a wise choice, all right? This card right here is upside down. Upward, it represents memories of love. Now, when I look at this card, let me say this real quick. When I look at this card, I'm sorry for the background noise if y'all hear any. When I look at this card right here, two things pop up in my spirit. For one thing, upward, it is considered as somebody whose loved one is deceased and they're at a vigilant. You know how people go up to the lake and they light candles and they're at a vigilant. A lot of times it's a sign for, the person has passed when I see this card, okay? Now, that's one of the additional meaning to this card. When I see it this way, this can be a sign for hope, okay? That's another additional meaning for this card. Also, okay, because this card was upside down. Let me say that. Also, can be a sign because it says memories of love. A lot of time when I get this card, let me just say that it says memories of love. It represents someone as far as in Kaya case, the fact that she's missing, okay? And they said that her boyfriend was the last person that had saw her, okay? In Kaya case, this could represent, someone of interest could have did the unthinkable to her that she knew. It say memories of love, okay? When I get this card, a lot of times the suspect or the person of interest can be someone that she knew, okay? Let me just throw that out there. Whether it's a ex-boyfriend, someone from her past, point blank period. It said memories of love, someone that she knew. Even if it was a boyfriend, they fell out. It's still someone that she knew. Memories of love. So I want to let many of you know that. I'm trying to give you additional meaning what this card could mean. Okay. This card is upside down. Upward, it says stand your ground. Okay, this is someone who's fighting a battle and they are standing their ground. This is someone who lost the battle. Okay, they put up a good fight, but they lost the battle. Okay, they weren't able to stand their ground and fight the good fight. This card is upside down. Upward, this right here is the sacral. I'm sorry, sacral chakra card. This card represents I want. Okay, this card represents I want, but it was upside down, so it's the opposite of I want. I can't have. I can't have. I don't know what was going on with Kaya, okay, during this particular time, but this card is representing her, okay, as far as, whatever that was going on with her, okay, personally. Let me just say that. Because it represents the opposite of I want, okay? I'm going to just say that and leave it there. This card is upside down. Have ears to hear. Upward, this is somebody who is being recognized, okay? They are receiving recognition and reward for their hard work, okay? For their hard work, okay? This is somebody who is not receiving recognition, okay? This is someone who's feeling like they are not being acknowledged for their hard work, okay? They're not being recognized, period. Now, it could be business related. Maybe on the job she felt like that, or it can be personal. Maybe, as far as, allegedly, let me start saying allegedly, allegedly maybe in the relationship, maybe she didn't, uh, maybe she was feeling some type of way in the relationship, okay? As far as not feeling noticed or heard. Okay, it could be either one of them, feeling noticed or feeling heard. Period. Okay, this is someone who is feeling who is feeling the opposite of this. Okay, this is someone who's receiving their medal. They are receiving recognition and reward. This is someone who is not. All right, not being seen, not being heard, being ignored. I let many of you be the judge on that, whether it's business or personal. Okay, family. Okay, family. Only her loved ones would know this. Okay, or those who are close to her. This right here is the fertility card. Was Kaya pregnant? Hmm. Hmm. Let me see something here. This is Kaya. This is saying I want. This is saying I can't have. Was Kaya pregnant? Was she pregnant, family? Okay, allegedly. Y'all know y'all saw it here. Okay. I'm sensing, even though it's a fertility, it has additional meaning. Let me just say that. This card also represents um, planting good seeds, okay? Trying to birth something. This card also represents growth, okay? I sense that she wasn't pregnant, okay? But this card does represent someone that has a seed in them that's planting something, okay? I'm going to say allegedly, she wasn't pregnant, okay? Allegedly, I don't sense she was pregnant. But she could have been, but I sense that she wasn't pregnant. If anything, when I see this card, it represents growth. Okay, I sense that allegedly, if she wasn't pregnant, um, that she was in a place of growth. Okay, whatever she was doing, she was planting good seeds, and in her life, and I'm sure that's why this popped up right here. I sense that she was going places. Okay, Like I do sense she has a beautiful personality, and not just that. Um, because they say financial material changes. So she was definitely in a place of growth. Let me just say that, okay? She was definitely putting in good seeds and birthing something. Let me just say that, okay? She was putting good seeds in and she was birthing something. Let me just say that. And only her family would know how true that is from that perspective. But I don't sense that she was pregnant, okay? Allegedly. But it does represent pregnancy. But I'm looking at this as pretty much her planting good seeds in her life as far as sowing and working, being a hard worker and reaping, the reward as far as her planting good seeds and as far as her background, financial background. Okay, I just see it represents growth. Period. Okay, it represents growth. Period. So just keep that in mind. All right. Okay, this is upside down. Upward, this is partnership alliance. When I see this card, it represents two people coming together for a common goal. You do for me, I do for you. You make me look good and make you look good. Okay, think about these celebrities. A lot of times, this is how they roll. Okay, they get together for all the wrong reasons, but a lot of time it's for making each other look good. Okay, so this is two people coming together and they are in harmony. This is two people. If it is a relationship, they are not in harmony. Okay, something happened. Something that happened to this union. Okay, this is a couple. Okay, and if it's not a couple as far as relations, it can be business wise. Let me just say that either business or personal. Something happened with this union. This here represents lack of harmony in a union. Okay, and within a partnership. Let me just say that. All right. So something happened with Kaya, okay, in her allegedly personal life. I'm going to just say that, okay, where there was lack of harmony, okay? And all of this that you're seeing is a puzzle and it pertains to her being missing, okay? Something jumped off in that relationship. Okay, accelerated motion. Things are moving real fast, okay? Within the timeline of her being missing, things started to happen real fast. And it's kind of like it happened so fast it caught her off guard. Okay, like I said, I truly believe she was set up. Things really accelerated real fast. Okay, I'm trying to move through this real quick. I don't want to stay on one card too long. Okay, family, this card is upside down. Upward, it represents suffering and silence. Okay, upside down, it is the opposite of suffering and silence. Okay, um, looking at it from this perspective, this is some. Let me just read the additional meaning to this card because it is additional meaning to this card. So hold on 1 minute, family. All right, family. I feel the need to go back to this right here real quick, if you don't mind. Accelerated motion, okay? Because it is additional meaning to this card, and some things have stood out to me when I was looking at it, and I feel like it's very important. Okay. Let me read this real quick, family. Brace yourself as you finally, hold on, family. All right, have ears to hear. Brace yourself as you finally witness the manifestation of what you worked for and visualize. This is a call for intuitive, but you should also ask yourself, is there anything else in my life that I need to act on now? Be wise and take advantage of these ideas condition. Now isn't the time for you to fight against the river of life. Trust, have faith, and go with the flow. This strong current is taking you to a positive outcome and future. So this sister future was very bright, okay? Her future was very bright. And let me tell you one thing. Let me tell you something that I'm sensing in the spirit family, because this is coming up in my spirit. I'm allegedly I'm sensing that, you know, there was a disruption in harmony in that relationship that she was in, and I'm sensing that she was going to break up with him. maybe I'm sensing maybe she was in a place in her life where she was, trying to come out of that which was not for her highest good. Okay, only her family would know that. I don't know how toxic the relationship was, but I sense that she was at a point of saying enough is enough, and she wanted to come out of that relationship. Okay, this is what I'm sensing, and sometimes family people don't know how to handle no, or they don't know how to handle rejection. Let me just say that. But this sister was really headed for a very bright future. Okay, she really was. That's what I'm sensing. Okay. Um, Let me continue. This was upside down. It has additional meaning. Okay. So have ears to hear real quick. I'm going to read the whole thing. Just have ears to hear. The number nine denotes completion. Are you finally ready to let go of those limited negative beliefs, or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. When you learn to let go of worry, despair, and sense of hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you. And I sense that she was getting to this point, family. I don't sense she was thinking like that, okay? This card follows trapped in fear, okay? So additional meaning to this card is trapped in fear, family. That's additional meaning to this card. This card follows trapped in fear. The number eight mental card when your fears aren't confronted. Your mental anguish will continue. This is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and the power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you. But you must take the first step towards healing and let go of mental distress. Don't suffer in silence. Reach out for the help that's available. Now, let me say this only a family member would know this. It's speaking of someone who's trapped in fear mentally, okay? Only a family member would know how true this is, because this is what the spirit is revealing. Was she in a, I wonder was this sister in an abusive relationship, or if anything, a toxic relationship, okay? This is what I want to know. And if so, did the family know of this, or was she talking to anybody about it? Was she just keeping it to herself and the family just knew about it, but she wouldn't talk about it. Either way, the spirit is revealing some things, okay, about that relationship she was in, okay? It definitely wasn't for her high school to be in it. Let me just say that, okay? This card is upside down. Upward, it represents discontent and boredom. What the spirit is saying is she didn't just up and leave. Kaiji did not just up and leave, okay? Her loved ones, her family, because she was discontent and boredom. Let me just say that. Something happened to this sister. Something sinister happened to this sister, all right? And what happened to her was the opposite of, being discontent and bored, how a lot of people, they want to just up and leave and start over. No, 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 no. This sister was not like that, okay? She loved her family. She would not have left her family, and allegedly, me hearing about, well, it's not no allegedly, but they see on the news that her belongings, her phone and her personal that was left in the car, and the car was still running on top of her car was still running, and it was sitting on top of a railroad track. This sister would not have left her car like that, nor her belongings. Okay, that's all I want to say. And she definitely did not just up and walk away due to being discontent and boredom. Something sinister happened to this sister. All right. And her family knows this, all right? Those who are her loved ones, they know this, all right? This is upside down. This right here is triumph, okay? Triumph. And this is someone who was in a battle and they were triumphed, okay? This is someone who lost the battle, all right? And you can also look at it from this perspective, that they would find a suspect on the family behalf. They would receive triumph due to the fact that the suspect was brought to justice, okay, on behalf of their loved one, okay? And you can also look at it from this perspective that, the suspect would not be charged, okay? Um, you know, it just depends. It just depends. It just depends what the spirit is trying to say. But I'm just seeing it from this perspective. The sister fought a good fight, okay, but she lost the battle. All right. This right here is a solitude card, okay. Only her family member would know as far as was she acting weird, the days that led up to this. Was she in a place of solitude? Was she real quiet, being silent? They say she has a bubbly personality, okay, and she was always happy-go-lucky type of person. And of course, only her family member would know as far as her character. But what I sense with this right here, this is someone that's in solitude. She's all alone. I'm sensing in the spirit that you know Kai is trying to tell us that she's by herself. She's solitude. She's somewhere alone. And you see this building behind her? You see it's a building? So a lot of times the pictures plays a big part, family. It plays a big part in the as far as the clues. It's a building behind her, okay? This is someone who's in solitude. They are all alone. So what I'm sensing in the spirit is, it's confirmation that she's inside of a building, okay? Solitude, alone, okay? This is what I'm sensing. I'm sensing this more than just, her character being in solitude. I don't sense that about her. I just sense that this is just confirmation of what I was saying as far as where her body could be, inside of a building. Okay. Okay. This is upside down, upward. This is the truth card. This card represents judgment. Okay. As well as truth. It represents clarity. Okay. And revelation. Um, is upside down. So according to the spirit, due to the due to things that led up, okay, due to the things that had led up to Kaya being missing, according to the spirit, okay, she was not operating in clarity, okay. Um, as far as whatever that was surrounding, the situation with her. Okay, this represents, like I said, it represents clarity as well as truth. Okay, it's something that was going on to where she wasn't receiving truth. Okay, it's something that was going on with her. I'm definitely sensing some deception here, even though I don't see the deception card. Okay, I'm sensing more than ever she was blindsided, but she was not receiving clarity. That's all I'm saying in the situation, okay? She was not receiving clarity in the situation. Because this is a balance scale, okay? This is a balance scale. And everything weighs on the choices she makes, okay? Everything weighs on the choices that she makes and the action she takes, okay? And the fact that she was not receiving clarity, it wasn't in her favor, all right? It was not in her favor due to the situation that led up to her. If I the unthinkable that had happened to her, okay? This right here upside down. This right here is emotional withdrawal. Okay, emotional withdrawal. This is somebody who's going through something and they are withdrawing. So really, like I said, I feel like she was really just blindsided to what had happened to her. From this perspective, this is someone who's going through something. They are depressed. So what Kai's trying to tell us, she wasn't depressed. This is what she's telling us. She wasn't depressed. Okay. Um, it's not like she was depressed and she was dealing with emotional withdrawal. It was the opposite of that. Okay, so but I'm sensing in the spirit, this sister was not depressed. Okay, as far as what was going on with her, I just sensed that something jumped off that day. Okay, that she went missing when she was with her boyfriend. Something jumped off in that union, and I'm sensing that it was a struggle, argument, fight, and I'm sensing allegedly that she was going to break up with him. Okay, that's what I'm sensing. But the point I'm trying to make is I don't sense that she was depressed. Okay, as far as the days that were leading up to um, her being missing, that's the point I'm trying to make. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for confirmation. This right here is upside down. This right here is the balance card. Okay, this is the balance card. This is the balance card as far as all the areas of her life there was balance. Okay, if you look at it from this perspective, right here, there was a lack of balance. Okay, a lack of balance in her life, somewhere in her life. Okay, that needed balance, but it was not balanced. I'm gonna say it like that. Okay, and I'm sensing when it comes to her personal life as far as her making the conscious choices to get involved with the person she got involved with. Um, even it could be whether it comes to clarity, okay, operating in our sixth sense, which can really save your life. She was lacking in certain areas, okay, to where she was unbalanced in those areas. Let me just say that. What I'm going to do is read up on this card so the loved ones, if they're watching, they can receive more clarity of what I'm saying, okay? I don't just want to just say anything out there. I want to do things decent and in order so the loved ones can receive additional meaning when it comes to certain cards, okay? Because they know her better than I do. Hold on, family. All right, family. And let me say this also, 'cause I just checked. This card also represents justice. Okay, it represents justice. And upside down is, the opposite of justice. I'm praying that there be justice, okay, on behalf of Kaya, okay? But it also represents non-justice, okay? So we shall see. I want to read up on this card because it has additional meanings, okay? Now have ears to hear. Okay. This card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life, as well as with what's surrounding you in the physical world. This denotes that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationship, business, or even your career. You hear that, family? The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you're I'm sorry, family. Let me read this one more time. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in law related matters. Have faith that justice will triumph as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned, treat people fairly, and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living balanced karmic life. Hold on, family. All right, family, I apologize. I got stopped by my little queen asking mommy a question. Okay, I pretty much forgot where I was, but let me see. Let me pick up here. Let me see. Okay, when determining something, there must be a state of balance emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgment. This is a time to be honest. You hear that, family? This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. Okay, but according to the spirit, she was balanced in certain areas, in the areas that really mattered, okay? So I'm going to just leave that there. All righty. This is upside down. Upward, it is material harvest. This is someone who's coming into their blessing, financial blessing, okay? They have planted the seeds and they are sowing, okay? This is someone who has not came into it yet, okay? But they did plant the seeds. They are still waiting, okay? They are still waiting. And don't get me wrong, these cards do have additional meaning, but I don't make these videos too long. I pretty much want to get to the point. I might come back to this, I say, but it's pretty much just to the point. This is somebody, like I said, they haven't reaped that which they have sown, okay, as far as, putting the hard work. Because remember, this card right here popped up right here, okay? This card here popped up right here. Remember, someone who's receiving recognition and reward, and this is somebody who's not receiving it, okay? Whether it be business or personal relationships, okay? Not feeling recognized, not feeling heard, okay, being ignored, okay, whatever the case may be. This card here is upside down. Upward, this card is fulfillment of wishes, okay. Upside down, it is the opposite, okay. This sister had dreams, okay. Um, I sensed that, her future was very bright. She was going places, but unfortunately, it was up, it was interrupted, okay, due to the unthankful that happened to her. Um, this is someone who wishes were not fulfilled. Let me just say that. All right. This is upside down. Upward, it says material and spiritual prosperity. Okay? Material and spiritual prosperity. This is the opposite. This is the opposite. Okay? Due to the eruption that happened with her. Okay? She was headed here. Okay? Her future was bright. She was headed here. But this is someone, unfortunately, was not able to obtain that which they was believing for, a fulfillment of wishes. Okay? This is what she wanted. Okay, this is what she was believing for. Okay, she wanted a good life. Okay, a decent life, a prosperous life. Okay, but unfortunately, her wishes were not fulfilled, and the material prosperity that she wanted. Okay, she wasn't able to have. And I'm sorry for talking in past tense, family. I just sense that she's not with us. Okay, that's all. Allegedly, I just sense she's not with us. This is the throat chakra. This is someone who's speaking up. Okay, she's speaking up on something. Whatever jumped off, she is speaking up for herself, yelling from the rooftops. She's speaking up. Okay, she is speaking up. So it's not like she was bound. Let me just say that. Had it been this way, I would say somebody had took her and she was bound. She could not speak up, but she was speaking up. Okay, she was speaking up, and for her to be able to speak up, obviously she knows who the person is. Okay. Now, not all the time. Let me just say that, but she was speaking up for herself. That's the point I'm trying to make. This is the last card. Okay, this is the last card. And this card represents sacrifice. Okay, that somebody has sacrificed her. Upside down, it can mean that she's not being sacrificed yet at this time. Okay, but she will be. You don't know, the clock is ticking, but I sense that she's not with us because my readings are not in divine order. Okay, I can't even put a timeline on it. Okay, there are times that I can. If I read from top to bottom or from bottom to top, shall I say, from right to left, but these are just random messages, okay? Um, for the family's sake, I'm going to read up on this card so because it does have additional meaning, and I feel the need to read up on this card so the family can receive clarity, all right? Okay, family, this is the last card. This is the sacrifice card, but it was upside down. It has additional meanings. Please have ears to hear what those additional meanings are. And this card also represents death as well, okay? So let me go ahead and get started. Powerful achievements are usually born as a result of great sacrifice. This card represents self-sacrifice in a time when you should look around your life to see what needs to be released. You hear that? A time when she should look around in her life to see what needs to be released. By surrendering and letting go, there will be more room to receive. The reward for this are transformation, wisdom, gratitude, and enlightenment. This card signifies that there is a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can control the outcome. You hear that, family? So this card also represents that too, from that perspective. I'm gonna read that one more time. Have ears to hear. This card can I'm sorry, I got tongue twist. I'm sorry. This card can signify that there's a situation happening or about to occur in your life and you can't control the outcome. This would be a good moment to pause, rest, have patience, reflect, and meditate. It would be wise to stand back so you can learn to look at events with a more understanding, intuitive eye. Try to try to view people, issues, or problems from a different perspective. If you can achieve this, it will have a profound effect on your soul and your life. The sacrifice card also symbolizes a period of transition, change. This solution you seek may be slow in coming, but it could be necessary to live into the answers. Accept the things that you can't control, heal, and leave the past behind. You hear that, family? Accept the things you can't control, heal, and leave the past behind. Move towards your future and watch for new doors opening and paths that are being shown to you. You hear that? So, that's all I have um, concerning this case, family. I don't think this is really relevant concerning the case. It speaks of material harvest and it's upside down. So pretty much the lack of, but she did have a job. She was working. But I will real quick since it popped up, read up on this card. It might because it does have additional meaning. I found this card was upside down. All I can say with this card, and only her family will know how true this is. Um, this card pretty much speak from a place of her employment, shall I say. It said, you done the hard work, learn the lesson along the way, and use them to prosper in all areas of your life. The number nine also means endings, okay? So the fact that this card is a number nine, it represents endings as well, okay? This sister is a hard worker and she was working hard towards something that she was believing for. Let me just say that. But due to circumstances that were not in her favor, um, it came to an end, okay, family? Because there was definitely, I believe, I'm sensing there was definitely celebration that her family was going to be celebrating on her behalf as far as her achievements, shall I say. But like I said, due to what had happened to her, they won't be able to do that allegedly, okay? Due to the abrupt situation as far as her being missing. Um, it just when I look at all of this, it's just really sad, family. It really is. It just really sad. But at the end of the day, the spirit is trying to tell us. At the end of the day, the spirit is trying to tell us, okay, that it's somebody she knows. All right, it's somebody she knows. She had a union with them. Okay, she had a union with them. Okay, the union was abrupt. Okay, this represents lack of harmony. Okay, something happened in their union. Okay, this is someone who's choosing wisely, making a positive decision in their favor. Okay, I'm sure business wise she was, but when it comes to her personal life, she was operating in her divine intuition like she should have been. This is someone who's not choosing wisely. Okay, and then you look at here, partnership alliance. This is harmony in a partnership. This is lack of harmony in a partnership. Something jumped off. I truly sense that, allegedly the boyfriend knows more than what he's saying. Okay? Something jumped off. Something jumped off. Period. Something jumped off, period. Because when I'm looking at this reading, it's really giving us a background as far as, this sister, as far as her personality, as far as her, the fact that she's a hard worker, she works and, she wanted something out of life. I'm seeing all of this, she definitely want to have a good life, you know, um, she would come to a place, like I said, of financial changes in her life. I don't know if her family knew that, but according to the spirit, as she kept doing what she was doing, she would have really been planting good seeds in her life, coming to a good place financially, or maybe moved up, maybe get a promotion, whatever the case may be, or a better job offer, whatever the case may be. But, you know, But I do sense in my spirit that she will be found. I don't know when, but I sense eventually she will be found. Because like I said, I am sensing some kind of building, okay? But she's covered up. She's covered up. Oh, it's definitely rewarding when I do these readings and, you know, I'm sensing the person is alive and they find them alive. It's definitely rewarding, but it's really sad when I do these readings and I get the opposite, you know. Um, this is a special video. I'm really doing this on behalf of the family. I ain't trying to entertain nobody. Let me just say that, but I know it can be entertaining for certain people. What I'm going to do is real quick for the family's sake. I'm going to use my backup missing person deck. Okay. Please know what you're going to see and hear. You're going to receive a lot of clarity and confirmation of that which family probably already know. But the things that may go over your head, or you might be like, well, I don't know about that. A lot of times it's other spirits that are trying to get their story told. Okay, but I will do my best to focus solely on Kaya Taylor. Okay, I will do my best to focus solely on her. I want her to tell her story. It's gonna be a long video. I see that right now, but it's worth it. For the family's sake, it's worth it. Please fast forward because this takes time. I'm gonna do my best to try to fast forward on this computer. That's something I haven't learned to do, but I'm gonna try to learn how to do it. But if not, just fast forward, family. So in divine insight, Kaya, tell your story. What happened to you? Where are you? What happened to you? And where are you? Who did this to you, Kaya? What happened to you? Where are you? Are you still alive? If so, where are you? Are you still with us in the land of the living? What happened to you, Kaya? Where are you? Which location you are in? Where are you? Rajakaya, which location where I do this to you? Rajakaya, which location where I do this to you? Rajakaya, which location did this to you? All right, I was told we're complete with this reading. All right, let me see if in order. Okay, turn it over. Please know whatever you're going to see, it is allegedly, okay? But please know the answers are in here. Yes, indeed. It's a puzzle. You got to put it together, but the answers are in here. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm seeing other cases that are in here. Let me just say that. It's always like that. I apologize when it's like that. But I'm going to show everybody all the cards. I have to do that, okay? So let me go ahead and get started. Don't worry about this right here. Okay, don't worry about that. Another man, partner, crime. Another man, partner, crime. So it's speaking of two people, okay? Another man, partner, crime. And I apologize for my sloppy handwriting. I'm going to go over all my cards and do them again, okay? Another man, partner, crime. I'm just showing you what I have, family. They are controlled / possessed by evil spirits. Now, a lot of times I get this card right here, it can mean that the suspects could have been partaking in drugs, okay, or alcohol. Let me just say that. How they say alcohol uh, have spirits in them, okay. But anyway, um, the person could haven't taken in controlled substance. All right. So this says they are controlled / possessed by evil spirits. That's pretty much what this card is saying, but it might not really pertain to this case. But I'm showing you all the cards anyway. Bag inside, I'm sorry, body inside a bag hidden. Body inside a bag hidden. Hidden in plain sight. Hidden in plain sight. Killed due to accident cover up. Killed due to accident cover up. And I'm sensing that it was a struggle and a fight, family. This is what I'm sensing. North. I'm just showing you what I have. Because she could have been moved around, you know. Living a double life secretive. And this might not be pertained to Kaya. It could be the perpetrator. Let me just say that. I'm just showing you what I have. And it could be due to another case. Daughter. They are taken to another setting. Now that I don't sense that. I sense that she's still there, okay, in that area. But I'm showing you everything that I have. These probably other cases popping up. The person will be found dead. Okay. Fighting back being abused. According to the spirit, Kaya was fighting back being abused. Okay? It could be emotional abuse, physical abuse. And I'm definitely sensing this card speaking on behalf of her. All right. Don't worry about the numbers, family. Hidden inside, above ground. This I do resonate with. Hidden inside, above ground. Hidden inside what? I'm sensing an abandoned building, okay? And I'm also sensing she is above ground, okay? Oh, sorry. They just say the missing deck. That popped out. Let me put this up here. Okay, let me see. I take this next. Works for the government, jobs. I don't know what kind of work Kaya does. I think they did say what kind of work she does. I don't know if she works for the government or not, or her boyfriend. I don't know what kind of work he does. But I'm just showing you everything that I have, okay? Works for the government as far as job related. If not her, it's another case, okay? This says 3 or more involved in crime. 3 or more involved in crime. I'm sensing 2 though, family. It could be related to another case. They know and won't talk. The perpetrators, they know and won't talk. In the woods. I'm just showing you what I have. Repeat offender. drug dealer. I'm just showing you what I have, family. A lot of these could be pertaining to other cases. There's a lot going on right now, okay? The spirit, they want their story told. By group illegal actions, okay? By group illegal actions. Monday. They are all clueless. I don't know who they is, family, but anyway, they are all clueless. I don't know if it's speaking of the officer, the authorities, or what, but that could probably be why they haven't found her yet, because they really don't know where she could be. The truth will come out soon. Glory be to the Most High. This is what I'm believing for. The truth will come out soon. Backyard underground bunker. I believe this is related to another case. I don't sense that about her. Still alive. I had to show you all the cards, family, no matter what you see. I sense this is related to another case. Sunday. Committed suicide. This is speaking about somebody, but I don't sense that this is speaking about Kaya. I don't sense that about Kaya. The criminals will get away. I hope not. The criminals will get away. Stay from this person, rapist, sexual assault. Stay from this person, rapist, sexual assault. Okay, thank you for confirmation. Thank you for confirmations. Lovers fight deadly. This card is speaking about two people, okay, that are in a relationship. They had a fight and it ended deadly, okay? Lovers fight deadly. See, it's a puzzle here, but you better believe the answers are in here. It's always in here, okay? So, hey, killed due to accident cover up, all right? And the only reason I'm seeing this card right here hidden in plain sight because it's a building. But of course, if you go inside, that's where she would be at, okay? It would be very noticeable, okay? I sense she's covered up in something. Body inside a bag, hidden. I'm sensing a blanket, but it could be a bag. I'm not sure. But I sense she's covered up and hidden. Another man's partner. Another man's partner. Two people. So anyway, family. Um, I don't know what her, allegedly what her boyfriend background is. I don't know if he sell drugs or whatever, or they do drugs or whatever. But the point is, we want Kaya found. Period. I done all that I can do. I'm sending much love and light and hugs to her family, to her aunt who reached out to me. Um, I don't mind, doing this for you. I want your loved one found. I'm praying that I take a L for it if she is alive. Okay, I want her to be alive. I want her to be found safe. The main thing I want many of you to receive, justice as far as whoever did the unthinkable to her, that they will be brought to justice. That's the main thing, as well as I'm praying that she will be found. Okay. Period. I'm praying she will be found. Period. All right. And whatever you saw here, it is allegedly. But when I do this right here, the answers are always in here. whether we want to, admit it or not. They're always in here when I do these readings. Okay, it's a puzzle, and there are other cases that are popping up because I see it. There are other cases that are popping up. Okay, when people are deceased, they want their story told. Period. So anyway, um, hidden inside above ground. I don't sense that she's buried. She's somewhere. But anyway, I said south. The spirit is showing north, and so obviously maybe she was moved around. Okay, obviously she was moved around. But this says living a double life secretive. If it's not Kaya, it could be in the people that she was, that she was associated with, or her significant other. Maybe she could have found out something about him, and she decided that, it wasn't for her highest good to be with him. I'm just sensing that, she was ready to move on and break up. This is what I'm sensing, is something jumped off, okay? And it led to, what we're going through now, the fact that she's missing. So I'm through with this reading. Much love to her family. Thank you all for watching. Let's keep the sister in our prayers and her family. And I just pray to her aunt if I said anything in this reading, um, that gave many of you some clarity or some confirmation. I'm grateful for that. Um, the Most High God be with you and strengthen you during this time. And I just pray your loved one will be found. Much love to Kaya Taylor and her family. And I pray that she get the justice, that her family will get the justice. We want her back home with her loved ones, safe and alive. Thank you, family. I done all that I can do. Much love to you all, and bye for now. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.